Hi everybody. Okay, so I have this look for you here today. I posted kind of a similar look on Instagram a couple weeks ago and people were asking for a tutorial, except I was using purple. However, everybody always complains when I use purple, so I'm going to use green. And also, I always do cut creases, so you're just gonna have to live with that. Yeah, anyway, so let's get this tutorial started. I've already primed my eye with Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and now I'm going to go in with this small brush and just like a brown kind of light eyeshadow. And then I'm going to draw in or roughen the guides, I guess, where I'm going to do the cut crease. I'm going to do it a little bit higher than I normally do it, because it's more of a dramatic look. Now I'm going to go in with Inglot's number 77 matte gel eyeliner. It's a black color, and just like a angled liner brush. And I'm going to go over that line. And just thicken it a little bit. And then I'm going to add it to my lower lash line as well. You can add Duraline to it to thin it out a little bit, however, I kind of like how it's like a pencil right now. Now I'm going to go in with one of the blackest blacks of the blacks. This one right here, which is the black from the Creme de la Creme palette from Saucebox Cosmetics. And I'm just going to take an angled liner brush and go over the black line and blend it upwards a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with Obsessive Compulsive's Cream Color Concentrate. This one here, and this one is in Beholder, which is like almost like a bluish green color. And I'm just going to apply that to my lids. Alright, almost missed this whole part. Okay, so I am going to apply Annabelle's Studio Pigment in Dragonette, which is also kind of like a bluish green color. It's less blue than a teal. It's more of a, yeah, a bluish green. And I'm just going to apply that on top of the Cream Color Concentrate. I'm going to go in with Wolf Face Art and Effects Hydrocolor, and this is the black color, and I'm going to take a very fine tipped brush, and I'm going to do my winged liner. I'm going to make it pretty dramatic, so first I'm just going to line my lid here. And then I'm going to draw the wing, which is going to be pretty Pretty dramatic. Not like my wings aren't always pretty dramatic anyway. And then connect it. Now I'm going to take Annabelle's waterproof smooth liner in black, and I'm just going to fill in my waterline. And then I'm going to set my waterline with the black eyeshadow. Then I'm going to blow out the eyeshadow on the bottom. And first I'm just going to use an angled liner brush and then move on to more fluffy brushes. I'm just going to add an inner corner highlight. I'm just going to take MAC's rice paper and apply it to the inside of my eye. I'm going to apply the glitter now, and the glitter I'm going to use is Lit's Magic Dragon, which is like this amazing kind of like duochrome kind of color here. And I'm going to use Lit's Clearly Liquid Glitter Base to apply that. And how I normally do it is I usually have like a little tray or dish or something like that, so I'm just going to use a little palette. And I'm going to stick a brush in there, a clean brush, and just kind of drop it on the palette. And I can work from that instead of sticking like a dirty glitter brush inside. And then I take off some of the excess off of the brush because I don't want it too wet, or else it's just going to remove all the eyeshadow. And just have it just like a little bit damp, and then stick it inside the glitter. Tap off the excess and then pat it on. And I'm just kind of working around the eyeliner. Now I'm just going to point the inner corners of my eye. I'm just using Physicians Formula 2-in-1 Eye Booster. The mascara I'm going to use is Marcel's Lengthening and Curling Mascara. I actually really adore this mascara because it's kind of like a dry texture, so it doesn't straighten my little stick straight eyelashes too much. And then also the applicator wand is like one of those little stubbly ones, and so it gets to my little tiny lashes. So I'm just applying eyelashes, and the eyelashes I used on the bottom lash line are these ones, the Miss Adoro ones. I don't know if they're like 445s, but they're in black. And the top ones I'm going to use are these icing lashes right here. And I'll be right back. I'm going to draw on my eyebrows, and I'm going to use Makeup Forever's Aqua Brow, and this is in number 15. And then also a angled liner brush, and I'm just going to draw on the basic shape with that. And then fill them in. Then we're going to go in with an ashy brown color. I'm going to take Omega and just put it in the front part. When I use powder, I always switch to a natural fibered brush as opposed to a synthetic brush because I find that it just holds the powder that much better. The next color I'm going to take is a MAC's Espresso right here, just like a medium brown color. And apply that to the center part of my brow and blend it in to the Omega. Then I'm going to take Inglot's black gel liner again and apply it to the end of my eyebrow. Then I'm going to go in with the Sauce Box eyeshadow and go over that. And blend it into the Espresso. And now I'm going to go in with my MAC Full Coverage Foundation. You can use concealer, something in a similar color to your skin tone. And just start cleaning up the edges. And then the inner part of the eyebrow. And to finish it off, I just use MAC's Brow Set, and this one is Beguile. And whatever eyebrows I do have, I just use Beguile to set it. Now for the lips. I am going to use NYX's Retractable Lip Pencil in black. And I'm going to align my lips. I'm going to extend it out just a little bit on the sides. And I'm going to overline. And just fill them in. And then I extend out the corners. Now I'm taking my favoriteest lip tar of all time. It is OCC's Batty lip tar, and it's like a black with silver glitter in it. And I'm just going to apply it to the inner part of my lips. So I'm not going to go right to the edge of my lips. I'm just going to apply it on the inner part. So this is the finished look. It's a very kind of glittery look. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Beautiful eyeliner. Now I'm gonna go in with Obsessive Compulsive Cream Color Base, and this one. And now I'm gonna go in with Obsessive Compulsive's Cream Color. I'm gonna go in with Obsessive Compulsive's Cream Color Base. So I've already okay. So So I've already primed my eyes with Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and now I'm just going to take this brush here and my MAC Studio Fix powder, and I'm just going to apply it to my eyelid as an all-over color. Fuck.